Right now at 5, breaking news out of New York City, a helicopter crashing into the Hudson River. Plus, what's about to happen that'll affect Amazon users worldwide.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is on assignment. We start with breaking news out of New York City, a helicopter crashing in the Hudson River. According to WCBS, 6 people were on board and all of them have died. According to the NYPD, 3 adults and 3 children were on board and all of the bodies have been recovered. Witnesses say the helicopter came apart in mid-air. The CBS Evening News will have more on this story at 5:30. Well, Wisconsin could be in the middle of a housing boom. News 8 Now's Grace Monk is in the newsroom to explain.
State lawmakers introduced a bipartisan bill that could bring more housing to rural communities. The Housing and Economic Development Authority provides tax credits for low-income housing developments and rehabilitations across the state. Under the current law, the authority allocates 25% of its $42 million tax credit cap to developments in low-income areas.
If we want to retain and attract people to move into our rural areas, if we want to retain existing businesses and attract new businesses into our rural area, we need housing stock there as well.
Lawmakers say this would address the lack of housing in rural areas. This week, lawmakers introduced a second bill that would allow the WHEDA to give larger loans to development projects. Reporting in the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
All right, thank you, Grace. In Eau Claire, 19 people are charged in a drug bust. Police say the bust went down at a known drug house on Barland Street last week. They reportedly found over a dozen people inside and drug paraphernalia. The criminal complaint says a number of individuals told police that they'd been living in the house for months. The house was allegedly also used to sell drugs. Bond is reduced a third time for a teen accused in a Northside shooting. A judge ordering a $10,000 cash bond for 19-year-old Jason Moran. Moran is accused of shooting a man in the arm. It happened during a fight in March on Logan Street. 2 other juveniles were arrested for their alleged involvement. La Crosse Mayor Mitch Reynolds giving his last weekly city update today. He reflected on his time in office.
Folks, it's been the greatest honor and privilege of my life to have served this community in the capacity as mayor. It's my community, my home. I'm grateful for the opportunity I've had to work with extraordinary staff to make progress and improve the lives of our residents.
Shondell Washington Spivey will be inducted as La Crosse's new mayor next Tuesday. Wisconsin Democrats Chair Ben Wickler is leaving his job. He'll step down in June when his term ends. Wickler has held the post for 6 years. Earlier this year, he ran an unsuccessful bid to be the next Democratic National Committee chairman. The Common Council will be in action in about 30 minutes. It plans on voting on a dock deal with American Cruise Lines. It's a 10-year deal that could bump $20,000 annually into La Crosse's economy. For the past 3 years, the riverboats were docking in Winona. The council will also vote on a push to bring more movie making to the area. The resolution would add the city's name to a list of groups pushing the state to create a film office. It also supports a 25% state tax credit to productions filmed in Wisconsin.
Well, if you like milder temperatures, that is what we're going to be in store here coming up through the weekend, but we still got to get through tonight and some clouds for Friday, but the temperatures are on the upswing, and that's the good news as we go throughout, because we still got the showers. Today it was actually cooler than average, about 10 degrees below average for many locations, given the cloud cover that we had going on for all the day, and some precipitation, very light precipitation that's been going on. You see 50 to the west, but only 39 up in Ladysmith. Overall, this is a 24-hour rain amount there for the observation points. They're not in the way of too much. Some areas did get close to 2/10. Most other areas were under 1/10, and some areas didn't get much other than a trace too. We still have activity that's pushing south. That's what we'll be tracking for this evening. If anyone gets some of this precipitation, it'll be just light enough probably to wet the pavement, but we will see that throughout the evening as temperatures lowering back into the 40s. And then eventually, I think most of the precipitation, besides maybe a couple sprinkles overnight, will be done by the time we get to 10, with cloud cover linger, but there might be a few breaks as we go throughout the nighttime. Now, overnight temperatures, pretty seasonable for this time of year. Low 30s further north to the mid 30s with plenty of cloud cover to keep those temps up. Now, as I mentioned, weekend temps are going to go above average, and that means 60s are back. Potentially, depending on cloud cover, we might see a 70, but we'll plan out and see if it's going to be a dry weekend too a bit later in the broadcast.
Okay, thank you, Greg. Wisconsin is conducting statewide tornado drills today. Emergency management officials will run a test at 6:45 p.m. The drills are part of Wisconsin's Severe Weather Awareness Week. Expect to hear weather radio alerts and possibly community sirens. Minnesota will be doing the same tests. Another wild day on Wall Street, the Dow dropping over 1,000 points today as the House handles Trump's budget deal. CBS's Erica Brown has more.
Thank you very much.
President Trump says the 90-day pause on his reciprocal tariffs means more time for his administration to negotiate deals with trade partners.
The biggest problem they have is they don't have enough time in the day. Everybody wants to come and make a deal, and we're working with a lot of different countries, and it's all going to work out very well.
The president touted Wednesday's stock market surge after he announced the pause. But many of those gains were lost Thursday as investors grappled with tariffs as high as 145% on imported Chinese goods.
There'll be a transition cost and transition problems, but in the end, it's going to be a beautiful thing.
Thursday, a spokesman for China's Commerce Ministry said the door to talks is open and they hope to de-escalate the trade war. The president says his tariff policy is bringing in $2 billion a day in new revenue that can offset the tax cuts that are part of a budget deal working its way through Congress.
We call it the great big beautiful bill. It's a beauty. There's never been a bill like this one. We're trying to get it all into one beautiful bill. It's tax cuts, regulation cuts, and many other things. The border, a lot of money for the border.
The House voted 216 to 214 to adopt the budget blueprint after Republican leaders got support from conservative holdouts who wanted deeper spending cuts.
We made tremendous progress over the last 2 days in making certain that whatever we do on reconciliation, we don't increase this country's budget deficit.
The vote sets the guidelines for House and Senate negotiators to draft a budget bill implementing the president's agenda. Erica Brown, CBS News, the White House.
The economy might be taking a toll on the president's job approval rating. According to a new Quinnipiac University poll, Trump has a 41% approval rating and a 53% negative rating. Sparta High's career fair was held today. 40 businesses and 20 colleges met with students from 8th to 12th grade. Students used networking bingo cards to connect with industry leaders.
We really are trying to educate the kids about different careers, just so that they are on the right path when they leave Sparta High.
The event also encouraged those in the community looking for a job to stop by. Happening right now, the Green Bay Packer tailgate tour. Here's a live look. It's going on at the Stony Creek Hotel in Onalaska. Fans can take a picture with former players. On the tour this year, former players Amon Green, Marco Rivera, and John Mickles. The tour also includes fundraising events for groups like the Hunger Task Force. In Green Bay, the NFL Draft Theater now has a roof. A concert series will also be held there on Friday and Saturday nights. The NFL hasn't announced yet who will be performing.
This is the focal point of the draft, is the main theater, and 2,000 folks will be able to sit underneath that roof. That is where all the picks will take place, the announcement, the commissioner coming out and announcing the picks and all the different other things that are going to happen on that wonderful stage.
If you're thinking of heading to the draft, 20 hotels still have rooms available. The prices range from $312 to $700 per night. Coming up next at 5, the story that could have you closing up your checking account. Plus, it'll affect millions of Amazon users and how you shop.
At Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, we're celebrating our 100-year anniversary, and we invite you to join us. Stop in for daily door prizes, exclusive offerings, and up to 40% off on special orders. Plus, we're offering 36-month financing or a cash discount when purchase is paid in full by cash or check. We'll even pay for your gas. It's happening now through April 7th, our 100-year anniversary sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Family owned for 100 years.
Attention! If you suffer from consistent pain in your joints caused by arthritis, overuse, or injury, you may be a candidate for a revolutionary therapy that could revitalize damaged tissue. This approach can provide long-lasting relief from pain in your knees, shoulders, hips, and other joints with no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime. To find out if you're a viable candidate, you may request a free consultation from QC Kinetics by calling 715-469-6907. Instead of masking the symptoms, it goes to the root of the problem to resolve it at its source. Already used by thousands of satisfied patients nationwide, this joint pain therapy is available right now to the public, but only for qualified candidates. Again, to find out if you're a viable candidate for this therapy, you may request a free consultation by calling QC Kinetics at 715-469-6907. Again, that's 715-469-6907.
Save big during Hy-Vee's 3-day sale this Friday through Sunday. Hy-Vee pasta, just 77 cents. Coke 6-pack bottles, just $3.69 each when you buy 3. Hy-Vee 24-pack water, just $1.99. Dole salad kits, just $2.98. Red Baron pizza, just $2.99. Plus, save on chicken breasts, Quilted Northern bath tissue, John Morrell Franks, and more. Save in-store and online this Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
The month of March saw inflation ease in the U.S. compared to February. Prices saw their first monthly drop in nearly 5 years, with airfare and hotel costs down, and one big contributing factor, a break at the pump.
There is downward pressure on gasoline prices. That does provide some budget relief for commuters in particular, but other areas of the household budget, staples, continue to go up at a faster than desired pace.
That includes a persistent struggle at the supermarket, where groceries jumped 0.5% in March. On Capitol Hill, the House voting to overturn a rule limiting bank overdraft fees to $5. It was put in place during the Biden administration. Republicans argued it forced banks to stop offering overdraft protection altogether. The bill now heads to the White House for President Donald Trump's signature. Possible bad news for millions of Amazon shoppers. Its CEO says expect price hikes thanks to the global trade war. The online retailer's network of third-party sellers will pass that cost on to consumers. Amazon says it's doing everything it can to keep prices low for customers. Well, we'll have more news ahead, but first...
Well, the temperatures are definitely going up through the weekend, but will we have some storms or showers that may impact your weekend plans? We'll time out any shower activity and what the temperature looks like going into next week. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
You wouldn't buy the first vehicle you saw.
Trust me, it's perfectly safe.
I'll take it. So don't hire the first personal injury lawyer you call.
Trust me.
Where do I sign? Object to anything less than the best. Call BGR.
Looking to upgrade your home? Save big this month at Wesco in Sparta. Buy one furniture item at regular price and get the second at 50% off. Or buy 2 items at regular price and get the third at 75% off. Want to save even more? Buy 3 items at regular price and get the 4th absolutely free. Don't miss out. Shop Wesco in Sparta today. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Pivot! Shut up! Okay, hold on. I don't think it's gonna pivot anymore.
Just like pivoting from heating to cooling season, it's a difficult adjustment. Pivot in the summer, called GNT.
Pivot! Shut up!
On GNT. For the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
We see you out there, making the most of every moment.
Happy birthday, buddy.
One big, bright idea at a time. And at Blaine's, we're glad to be part of it. By offering best-in-class products and dependable solutions at unbeatable farm and fleet prices. So when the work's all done, you can find value to enjoy the things you value. Blaine's Farm and Fleet, being original.
Neighbors Day is a family-friendly volunteer event for the community to come together to help their elderly and disabled neighbors spruce up their yard for spring. Volunteers are able to rake leaves, trim shrubs, and wash windows to help our community. If you think you need assistance, visit our website or call 608-406-4363 today.
Hiring the wrong personal injury attorney can cost you a lot. Researching personal injury attorneys costs you nothing. We're confident that your research will lead you to buy Goff and Rohde. BGR, object to anything less than the best.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Stay updated while you scroll. Follow us on Instagram at WKBT News 8. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
On Capitol Hill, Senate lawmakers held a hearing on whether to keep daylight saving time. They pointed to research that claims the biannual ritual impacts the economy and your health. It leads to higher rates of heart attacks and even car accidents.
I suggest Congress establish a firm date, 2027, to permanently end the clock changing nationwide. States would then have ample time to decide if they want to remain in daylight time or opt out and pick standard time.
President Trump has expressed support for ending daylight saving time. Well, we sure have been enjoying extra daylight over here at least, and hopefully we're going to get some more sunshine heading our way after an overcast Thursday, Greg.
Yeah, we definitely had cloud cover going on for Thursday. We'll have more clouds for Friday, but there will be some peaks of the sun that'll come out too, especially for some areas. So that's the good news, and we have more sun on the way. Unfortunately, we do have light showers this evening, very light rain, if anything that does fall. Once again, just enough to really wet the pavement. That's about it. Clouds more than probably Friday morning, but we could see those clouds extend into the afternoon. There could see breaks here and there, so it's going to be kind of a variable cloudiness across a lot of the region. But the good news is the temperatures are going to come up more on tomorrow, probably close to seasonal. Milder for the weekend, that means 60s, maybe 70s, but we do have showers, maybe even a storm possibility on Sunday. Another front or system will be coming through, so we might have to dodge some of those activities for Sunday. Overall, a lot of this activity is still very light. Most of it may not even be reaching the ground. This will continue here with this north to south movement of these showers throughout probably the next several hours. Temperatures mainly in the 40s, so it's all going to be light rain, if anything, and just enough to really wet the pavements, a couple hundreds at the most. Really, all this activity is kind of wrapping around the system. This final little disturbance is pushing southeast. Once we get rid of this, I think shower activity, once we get past 8 or 9, really is amount to maybe a sprinkle or maybe a little bit of drizzle overnight for some areas. Now, we might see a little bit of temporary clearing going on past midnight, but there could be some low clouds development. Can't even rule out some fog too if we do happen to clear out in some of the areas. I think still we'll see that towards the morning commute. You might see low clouds, but there could be areas that are partly cloudy or partly sunny really early in the morning. Temperatures in the 30s. Then we'll start seeing the cloud cover probably redevelop late morning, early noon, expand a little bit, and then in the afternoon probably we'll start seeing it dissipate a little bit and so some sun. So overall you will see some sun, less clouds, getting back up into the 50s too. Temperatures going into Saturday here, now that's going to be turning those around, so more into the 60s. The wind's going to pick up because of the system approaching. We could get some areas a little bit warmer than that, just depends. We do have a lot of high cloud cover increasing in the afternoon, so that may limit it a little bit. Then we go into Sunday. That's when temperatures get a little bit tricky too, depending on cloud cover right now. If we get a little bit of sun, I think some areas may hit 70, but further north you go, I think cloud cover may impact some of these temperatures. So not confidence is great that we're going to see 70 on Sunday, but there's a possibility still above average. But the precipitation is really going to be the key going into that time frame. Once we have the system coming across, the first wave that may approach the area, we'll see if this actually holds together, would be Saturday, late Saturday night, early Sunday morning. As the system approaches, a wave of showers could impact maybe north of I-94 as it comes across. Then we might see a little bit of a break, but then the front's going to be coming through some point Sunday. You can see the wind change from this direction to more of a northwest. That's the one front, and that could produce a little bit of isolated showers and a storm. The chances look better further north of the area, but we'll keep track of that. Not expecting any severe type of weather with that. That front will come through. We'll see more showers potentially wrapping around. And there's another front coming Monday. The bigger story on Monday is going to be the winds behind that one, which could be very breezy. And look at the temperature drop from Sunday to Monday. We're back to the 50s, even 40s. We're going to have another cold start, kind of like we had earlier this week. Maybe not quite as bad, but you will notice a drop off in temperatures for early next week. Once again, the rain chance Sunday into Sunday night is not great. Amounts don't look that high, but we'll keep an eye on the thunderstorm chance there. And then towards the middle of or end of next week, that rain chance looks a little bit better with another system coming through too. So overall, the weekend's not too bad, but Sunday's a little bit iffy depending on precipitation.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you, Greg. Still to come, new footage from space and how the astronaut was able to capture this jaw-dropping video.
Feeling those mid-afternoon energy crashes? Tomorrow on Foodie Friday, Hy-Vee's Ruthie Chips reveals the surprising science behind your cravings and how to keep your energy steady all day long.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
Right now during Home Furniture's spring sale, the more you buy, the more you save. Get 5, 10, and even 15% off sale prices throughout the store. Plus, pay no interest for up to 5 years on brand name mattresses during the spring sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
For over 25 years, Window World's provided quality products for homeowners around the country, including windows and doors. Every window we sell is custom made for optimal energy efficiency and superior durability. Plus, a vinyl finish means they'll never need painting. Just like our windows, entry doors from Window World are made to last, featuring a durable fiberglass construction that provides up to 4 times the insulation value of wood. When it comes time for new windows or doors, trust America's exterior remodeler. Trust Window World.
The Meats family has finally gained a member. Meet Applewood Smoked Ham. Smoked is their middle name. 2 for $7 ham and Swiss melts. Arby's, we have the meats.
News 8 Now wants to help you create memories with your family by watching movies on the big screen. Friday Flicks with Vicki Nichols of Sparta Cinema will tell you all about upcoming must-see blockbusters, plus exclusive deals at the theater. Watch this Friday at 5 a.m. on News 8 This Morning. Presented by Sparta Cinema.
At US Cellular, we're celebrating our customers, like JP here. It's a special event. Us Days.
Yeah, we get special rewards and exclusive deals, and it's only for US Cellular customers. It's like we got our own special club.
Should we show them?
Us Days at US Cellular. Right now, our customers can get $1,200 off any phone plus $500 off any tablet.
It's the spring patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Get 5, 10, and even 15% off sale prices on porch and patio. Plus, get a free collapsible wagon for all your outdoor activities. The spring patio sale at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Getting the kids ready for school isn't always easy.
But knowing what it'll be like so they know what to wear makes it a little easier.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A NASA astronaut captured jaw-dropping footage of a vibrant green aurora. The footage was posted by astronaut Don Pettit, who is currently on board the International Space Station. Pettit said the footage was captured while the ISS was preparing to dock with another spacecraft carrying a U.S. and Russian crew. Another fascinating sight from space. Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was amazed to see Bear up and running again so soon. They really took good care of him.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
It's our lowest prices of the season, in-store and online at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Right now, shop the season's best values on supplies to make projects your own. Like these DeWalt tool batteries, only $37 while supplies last. Livingston vegetable and flower seeds, 25% off MSRP. Save 30% on all Jiffy seed starting accessories. And Blaine's brand all-season windshield wash, just $1.99 a gallon. Don't miss our lowest prices of the season, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Carl's spring cleaning sale is going on right now.
Save up to 60% on floor samples, scratch and dent, and one-of-a-kind items.
Get Carl's exclusive rebates.
You get free installation on select dishwashers.
All TVs are clearance price.
Save up to 75% on select in-stock Serta mattresses and adjustable bases. Our new grills have arrived. Also, save up to 40% on clearance grills. Now is the time to clean up here at Carl's.
Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Can your floor stand up to this? At Sealands Carpetland, we know how hard your family can be in your home. You need a flooring that can stand up to mud, pets, and a crew like this. Don't sacrifice beauty for function. We'll help you find the perfect flooring to fit your lifestyle and budget. Come in and see our huge selection of luxury vinyl and tile. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley, where our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
A John Deere 3 Series tractor lets you tackle those bigger jobs with simple, intuitive controls that put the power in your hands and quick connect solutions to swap implements quickly with ease. From rotary cutter to rotary tiller to front loader. Take on all your property's biggest challenges. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
Forecast is more than just temps and sky conditions. It's about how it affects your day. And every day, I'll break it down in a way that makes sense, especially when you're heading out the door. See you tomorrow morning.
All right, this evening, early on, probably before midnight, some areas may see some light rain. Eau Claire's got some occurring too right now. Overall, if we do, we could also see a little bit of fog potentially overnight. More sun as we go probably in the afternoon of Friday. Milder. Saturday looks overall good. Sunday temps look kind of good, but the shower chance starts increasing. And then we drop those temperatures back, kind of like this early this week where we had a drop off Monday, Tuesday. We're going to have that probably early next week.
But hey, we're getting near average. That's good.
Yeah, tomorrow is pretty much average.
We like it.
Yeah.
All right, that does it for us at 5. We'll see you right back here at 6.